Hi. Oh my gosh, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
Oh, good. Oh, this is so exciting.
I think I'm talking with another flower.
I know this is a picture in my dining room. So,
Okay.
yeah, I wish I was outside like you.
Yeah, because both are same. I think both are in the visual. It is looking same. You and the flowers.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Firstly, I want to thank you for accepting my invitation and accepting to talk with me.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
I'm waiting for you. You gave me like 15th date. I'm waiting for you from long time. I have gone through your profile. I have seen you what you are doing, and you live in Canada, Toronto. So I thought to tell about you to my audience who are from different places.
Oh, yes, I would like that very much. I actually don't live right in Toronto. I live about 2 hours away in the city Kingston.
Okay.
Yes.
I- Is that in Canada?
Oh, of course. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Canada's big, really big. Yeah.
Okay.
It's big like India. It's very big. Big like United States.
Area wise, Canada is very 4 times bigger than India, right?
It is quite a bit bigger, but people, I've been to India and I love it there so much. I do. Um, and I think people really underestimate India. They don't realize the diversity. Um, yeah, and the people are so beautiful. It's the most beautiful people in India. I can't say enough. And almost everybody speaks English. This is another thing people in Canada don't, and United States, the world doesn't understand. Yes.
Okay. So so you have connection with India?
Well, I was there 2 years ago for about 3 weeks. Yes.
Okay. So what
Yes.
you felt?
Uh, it is, it's beautiful. I think there's a lot more diversity, and there's a bit of a British influence, of course. Sadly, there is. Um, I think India is the most progressive. They're so entrepreneurial. They are, and also very passionate and kind. I think they're some of the kindest people in the world living in India. But people are afraid. They're afraid of the unknown. I think this is what it is. And Canadians, they travel a lot. Well, not recently because of COVID, but they do. And also Germans, they travel a lot also. Uh, yeah. So, but I was so happy because, like, I landed in Bombay, like Mumbai, and I was able to experience really a beautiful city, hustle, bustle. Oh, so beautiful. It's just, I think people think Toronto and they think New York City is busy, but they have no idea, really no idea what busy is until they come to the gates of India. Yeah, it's beautiful. So I was very fortunate because I had an opportunity to experience the city. And I also plan to go to a bit of the countryside in Panjim. And also, oh my gosh, the beautiful beaches of Goa. Oh man. And people think the Caribbean is so beautiful. Oh, a beautiful experience. I can't wait to come back.
You have to visit the South India. I live in South India. I live in a state called Telangana, and I'm from a city called Hyderabad, and which is diverse too.
Oh, this
Yeah,
is further south than Goa, way down at the bottom.
yeah.
Okay. I will come back, Sao, and visit you.
Yeah, you have to visit and you have to taste the food here. It is biryani, Hyderabad biryani. You have to taste it, and I'm sure after eating that, you won't go to your country again.
I would love and come and live in India. I would love to come for 1 year and just really be in the culture. And honestly, these are the kindest people in the world. They're so loving and caring, so, so beautiful, beautiful people. Yeah. And the food, I was so surprised. Even on the beaches, all the little restaurants, every single restaurant has a tandoori oven. And it's just, oh, I love food. That's why it's so, I think I'm quite different than a lot of nutritionists that are always saying, oh no, you can't have this, you shouldn't have that. You need meal replacements and supplements. And I always say, no, eat the food, experience different food. Yes. That's one of the joys of traveling. In India, the food they eat in the north is different than the food in the south in India.
Exactly, exactly.
Yes, yeah. I have some travel videos also from India, from the markets. Oh my gosh, the markets are so beautiful. Yeah, yeah. Don't
So
tell
before
anybody. Hmm?
before getting in, I want to introduce you to my audience. Actually, I didn't
Okay,
introduce you.
okay. Okay, thank you.
So can you please introduce yourself?
Okay, my name's Michelle Deschenes, and my business is Ace Nutrition and Diet Consulting. So I am here in Kingston, Canada, and I specialize in tailor-made nutrition plans, real nutrition from real food. And I do virtual consultations. Oh, Sai, I want to tell you something so exciting, is that I have just created acenutrition.school
Okay,
for everybody in the world.
okay.
Yes. So it's an online nutrition course, but it doesn't matter where you live. It just gives good basic nutrition principles. So I would love somebody from India to sign up for my course. Yeah.
So when you started and what made you to come into this subject? Why you started this nutrition?
Oh my gosh. When I was a little girl, probably 13 years old, that's when I knew, for my love of food and cooking, that I knew I wanted to be a dietitian. I knew that. And then when I was in high school, when I was a little older, 16, 17 years old, that's when I realized, oh, it was so amazing. I was in school one day and they were talking about how when you eat carrots, it's very good for your eyesight. And that's when I put together the science of food. And that's when I knew. I thought maybe that I wanted to be a teacher, a school teacher, for high school. And but I realized very quickly that not everybody was as serious about food as I was. So then I thought, no, no, I'm going to go to university. I'm going to get a degree. And I want to be able to help people be healthy.
So instead of becoming a teacher, you came into nutrition.
Yes, yes. And I've worked in hospitals my whole life. And I really love to be able to help all the people in the hospital because there's a lot of different people. There's people that are there for surgeries because they have, heart problems and they need help with their nutrition. there's also people that need to lose weight, and this is a big problem. In North America, it's a big problem. And just like in India, we have problems with diabetes, and working in the hospital made me realize that sometimes you are working in an office and you're managing the diets and doing the plans. But what I love the most is working with the people. So that's why I started my own private practice, to help all the people that needed help that maybe couldn't get it from their doctor's office. Mm-hmm.
So when you have completed your studies in nutrition?
When?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. In the early 1980s, 1980,
Okay.
I graduated from high school and I went to the University of Alberta. And then I studied dietary technology at the Northern Alberta Institute of Technology in Edmonton. And so I graduated there in 1983, a long time ago. I know, you're doing the math now, right?
Yeah, I'm counting the years. How many years? So
How
long
many?
time back. Long time
A
back you did.
long time. Yeah. I've been working in nutrition since 1983. Yes. Yeah. Almost 30 years, 28 years.
28 years. I'm sure you know what exactly suits for a human body, and which makes the mechanism to work properly.
Yes. Yes. And sometimes we really overthink it. We really overthink our nutrition. And what I love, I have to show you something. I brought this. I thought this would be very good for our conversation. Can you see that?
Yeah,
Can you
yeah.
see
But
it?
I can't see the names. I can see
The picture.
foods. Yeah, pictures. I can see
Yes.
the pictures. Okay.
Yeah. But can you see that it's divided in half?
Yeah, yeah. It's four
Okay.
parts.
Yes. Yes.
Four
And
parts.
so the nice thing is, this is the new food guide in Canada.
Okay.
And we can apply this to everywhere in the world, even India. We can
Okay.
apply this principle.
Okay.
And actually, I think in India, this is very, very common what they're doing already.
Okay.
But what it says is that when you look at the plate,
Yeah.
half of the plate, see,
Yeah.
it's fruit and vegetables, half of it,
Yeah.
right?
Correct. Correct.
And then the other half of the plate is divided in half.
Correct.
So 1/4, you have to have the grains like the rice and the noodles or the potatoes or sweet potatoes. And then the other quarter
Yeah.
is just like beans, peas, lentils, maybe some chicken, red meat. And so you see 3/4 of your plate is all plant-based nutrition.
Okay.
So, and it shows you that you need something from the protein, something from the grains, and lots of fruit and vegetables. Every meal, every meal.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you told me that even Indians can eat, and this diet is suitable for every person who lives in everywhere in the on this
Mhm.
planet.
Exactly. Everywhere in the world. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So the is that okay because they have different climates in different places to eat the same food? Can they maintain their body by eating the same food?
I think, of course, you can. Yes. We think about, I don't know, have you ever heard of the blue zones?
Blue zones, no.
Oh, this is a beautiful book. So this is a National Geographical study. They went everywhere in the world to find where people live the longest and the healthiest.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. And Dan Buettner has written a book.
Okay.
It's even a little movie, like a movie that you can watch, a documentary movie. And they go all over in the world. You see, in North America, we have a lot of variety in our diet because we can import lots of fruits and vegetables from all over the world. But in some countries, we eat what is local and what is in season. So, and a lot of places, even in Canada, up north, they can only get maybe some canned vegetables. They eat a lot of fish. There's a lot of hunting. And so I would say that if you have a chance and bananas are available, and papayas and beans and peas and lots of rice, and you can make your own noodles, that yes, even even a lot of countries that they live, like in Costa Rica up on the mountains, they don't eat a lot of meat because they don't have a lot of, they have some chickens, some goats, some maybe some cows or whatever, but they live off of the land, right? So they don't eat a lot of meat. You know, they use the cows for milk, they use the chickens for the eggs, and they grow what they can. So variety is wonderful for your fruits and vegetables if you can grow them in season and you eat what's available. The more variety, the more vitamins and minerals you're going to get, for sure, for sure. But if normally, I know all over the world, some people are eating grains and millet and rice and, things like certain breads or flatbreads. But this is culturally the way it is in our country, that it can be healthy everywhere in the country. It can be. And in all honesty, when you eat what you have is available to you, you're lucky to have food. And this is, a lot of people don't understand this at all, especially in North America. I think that COVID has really raised the awareness of people and food security. I mean, if you are living in an area where you have food security, you should count your blessings, because not everybody has this. They don't. And it breaks my heart when I see the waste in North America, and some countries are, today maybe people will have one meal if they're lucky. We take this so much for granted. So if rice is the thing that your family eats, this is the thing. Oh my gosh. This month is Nutrition Month in March in North America. And you know what the theme is this month for Nutrition Month? Every year they have a new theme. It's unique like you. Your nutrition is unique like you. And they are talking about cultural diversity because Canada is one of the most diverse cultures. We open up our arms to a lot of people from all over the world in Canada. And when you come to Toronto, Sai, have you been to Toronto? Have you
I
come?
got a job. I got a job. Soon I'll be there and I'll meet you.
Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. When are you
Yeah.
coming?
This
When?
year, this year.
Oh my gosh. Congratulations.
Thank you. And I'm going to meet you for sure. And I'm going to take a direct interview of yours again.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm so excited to meet you.
I'm
Very
excited
excited.
too. I'm waiting actually to meet you, to talk with you. So I have few questions. I'm a sportsman.
Okay.
I'm a sportsman. I played for some state and national level tournaments. Now I'm a software. I did masters in software engineering. I left cricket, but I was more into sports, and I used to have a proper food that my coach used to say. So that actually used to really work. But
Mhm.
when I saw, eventually for every player, they want to play for international level,
Mhm.
so they work very hard for that. And I used to observe the other country people, other country players, other state players. They used to eat different rotis. The North Indians eat rotis, and they eat some curries. They eat differently, but the way they think, I can't think like them. So my question, and also other country people, like you are in Canada, you eat certain type of food, and I live in Hyderabad, I live certain kind of food, and Australians eat certain kind of food, and like Europeans eat certain kinds of food. So is there, there are a lot of great people, and I mean, great means the people who are in the top positions. Can I say they are the people who ate the correct food? That is why the reason their body worked properly, and they think more than what ordinary people think. That is why the reason they are in the top position, because of the food.
Mm, I think there's a lot to say about that too, Sai. There really is. Because to be a top athlete, it takes a couple things. It might be the genetics, like you are an athlete, you're born to be an athlete, and you have the body structure, right? And there's a big difference too, because somebody might have they might be tall and lean, and they're born to be a runner, you know, the beautiful, strong bodies in a lot of African cultures. They're strong. You can see. This is why a lot of basketball players, right, are a certain cultural background. So genetics plays a big role in it, you know. Also coaching, you have the right coach, but also discipline. I think if you're talking about being an athlete at that level, you talk about whether it's a hockey player or a basketball player, they're training, training, training. So it's the perseverance and the mindset also that makes such a difference for these players, and the drive and the dedication. So you have the genetics, you have the coaching, you have the natural capabilities. That's one thing. And of course, diet and nutrition is another thing. I think the craziest thing that's happening right now is the keto diet. And it is not healthy. And we know that you need a certain amount of protein, right? And people that are playing at this level, they have coaches that are helping them. They may recommend certain supplements. Of course, they're staying away from any type of drugs whatsoever. Uh, but they may be to build the power that they need, depending on what sport they're playing, right? Um, but the main thing is, what's really overlooked is right now in North America, people are eating far too much protein, in all honesty, with this keto diet. And I mean, professional athletes, they may need 1.5 grams of protein per kilo of body weight. But what we really need to have the most energy to train is carbohydrates. So you need 50 to 60% of your total calories from your carbohydrates to give you the energy to be able to uh, train hard. And this is interesting too, because when we look at the food guide here, okay, we get our carbohydrates from all of those grains. So whether it's naan or roti or rice or pasta, we get our grains from there. And it could be a number of things, breads, cereals. You also get your carbohydrates from the grains and the fruits and vegetables. And it's interesting because people are so against pasta and breads and cereals, but you get 15 grams of carbohydrates per serving of the grains. And with the fruits and vegetables, you get 10 grams of carbohydrates per serving. So if you compared half a cup of rice to half a cup of blueberries, right? You get a third more carbohydrates from your grains, and usually they're complex. So they last long, they digest slow and long, and they give you that energy. Yeah, yeah.
So different humans have different bodies, right? So is that okay for them to eat the same food that everybody is eating?
So is it okay if I eat the same food you're eating?
Yeah.
Sure, I would say, because really, when you think about it, a healthy diet, a healthy nutrition, let's just talk about having more plant-based nutrition, because this is one of the big keys. One of the big takeaways is to eat less animal protein, less sodium, and less saturated fat. So even if we talk about that, we talk about athletes, we talk about men, we talk about women, we talk about children, we talk about people living in India, we talk about people living in Africa, we talk about people living in North America, right?
Yeah.
We all have our own fruits and vegetables, right? We all have certain protein that we eat, whether it's more beans, peas, lentils, or this is protein. It doesn't matter if it's that or it's fish, right? Because protein is protein, but you want lean protein. You don't want to always be eating, especially animal protein, high in saturated fat. And to be honest, the people that live the longest and the healthiest are minimizing their animal protein. This is a really big thing that we see in the blue zones where people live the longest and the healthiest. It's amazing. They're mostly eating fish and more of a Mediterranean fish and grains and fruits and vegetables.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So
You come under that category?
pardon me?
You come under that category?
I am common with the category?
No. The category people who lives for long time that you said.
Oh, I am going to live to be 100 for
100.
sure. Yes, yes, 100.
Awesome.
Yes,
Awesome.
yes, yes.
Awesome. So I'm sure there will be a lot of clients coming to you, knowing about what food suits for them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you have a lot of experience. So what people say, what they ask you,
Oh, that's a good question. People ask me, what should I eat?
what they
What
have to
should,
eat.
yeah, what should I eat?
Yeah.
And how much, and how much portion size?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, this is a big question. A lot of people that I see in my office, they need to lose weight. But oftentimes, a lot of people have problems like diabetes, and they need to know like a difference, you know, if you're really tall, if you're a man, if you're a woman, if you're active, if you know, work from home, you sit at a desk all day. So people's calorie levels are different, what their body needs, you know. I'm a very small woman, right? Very, very, very short. And so my needs as a woman, a mature woman, my needs as a mature woman is much different than you. Oh my gosh, you probably can eat 2 times as many calories as I can, maybe even 3 times as much in one day, easily,
Okay.
right? Yeah, it's so true. What do you like to eat?
I, you are expert in, understanding about food. You did study. You studied about it. If I say some food, I am sure you will laugh.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes, yes. And that's the thing also, is that because I love food so much, people come into my office and I say, oh, you know, why don't you eat more beans or more chickpeas? And this is the thing. People, they're just learning how to cook. How did you learn? How did you learn how to cook?
I don't know cooking. I eat if my mom cooks.
Of course, of course. And this is exactly, this is the problem, right? And
Yeah.
then you're going to probably get married, and then your partner is going to be cooking more because you, this is the thing, is it's the skills.
Yeah.
It's the skills to plan your meals. What do I
Yeah.
need? But
Yeah.
if you think about the guide and you think, okay, I need some grains, I
Yeah.
need some protein, I need some fruit and veg. If you think about that and you think I need all of those things, Sai, I realize this is such a big problem, cooking. And people, uh, people all over the world, they don't have a lot of time for cooking.
Yeah.
You know, we're so busy with our lives,
Correct.
and everybody's eating. Oh, they get home, and if there's nothing ready, they just grab whatever's there,
Correct.
and it might be potato chips,
Correct. Correct.
right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's nice. You always have to have healthy food available. You
Yeah.
know, if the bananas are on the counter, you might pick a banana because it's convenient, it's available.
Yeah. Instant energy.
Instant.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
And
eat. I
health.
eat a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
How many meals a day do you eat?
Uh, Not now. If I used to go to gym, I used to eat a lot of bananas, a lot of protein food. I used to eat at least 12 bananas a day, and rice, a cup of rice and chicken,
Hmm.
and chicken in the afternoon, and if possible in the night, and milk. I used to drink milk a lot,
Hmm.
and tea, coffee sometimes, and there's dry fruits.
Oh, yum.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and fruits. Fruits are less. Actually, I don't eat much fruits, but I know I'm doing wrong. I know what you're going to say next.
Well, vegetables too. A lot. And this is the thing too, is that I like fruits a lot, but we have to make sure that we have lots of vegetables,
Okay.
right? And it could be any vegetables. It can be like green vegetables. It could be, you know, like carrots. It could be any leafy vegetable that you have, like tomatoes or anything like this. Yeah. Yeah.
So why food? Why food to human being?
Ah, food to feed you, to feed your heart, to make you happy and your soul, to give you energy. Uh, it's food fuels us. It lets us do the best we can every day, and it makes us happy. It brings us together too. Isn't it so nice when you get together with your brothers and your sisters and your
Yeah,
mother,
yeah,
right? And
yeah,
your father, and
yeah,
it's a celebration,
yeah,
right?
yeah. Food is
Yeah.
important. Food connects people actually.
It connects us. Exactly. Yes. And it's such a joy. Oh, I always say this, food is one of the biggest pleasures in
Yeah,
life. It's a joy. Very, very much so.
yeah.
Yeah.
So 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 I'm sure different people who comes to you, will be telling different activities that they do in a day, and based
Mhm.
upon their daily activities, what they do, different people have different things to do. So by seeing their the structure of their the things that they do in a day, you will be telling what suits for them, and each person have different plan, right?
Exactly. It's very individual. Very much so. Yes. Yes.
So
And okay,
yeah.
go ahead. Sorry.
So different people have, like, one person will be slim, he will not be having a good body, I mean very slim, and other person will have like very huge body. So the time they wake up, and the time they eat, and the work that they do, the physical effort, there will be like IT people like me, they don't use more physical, they don't put more physical effort, they sit on the laptop and they just work. And there will be people who will be working in the field, like my brother, who is a network engineer, who should go out every day, who should just walk and run and uh, drive the vehicle. So they're more physical effort. So different professions, people have a different physical and mental work. So
Mhm.
so how the food uh, changes them, what food, how, because different people are doing different things, right?
Mhm. Yeah. I think the thing to remember always is that we think about the distribution of the calories. And it's an older traditional way of looking at how much distribution of calories you need. But I have to say that even in United States, they just have concluded their research and their recommendations. And the recommendations always are at least 50% of your calories from carbohydrates. So we need more carbohydrates. So we need to have like more grains, more fruits, more vegetables, and less protein. So when you think about what you need to eat and you think about the proportions, right? We always should have less than 30% of our calories from fat, like oils, and fat is hidden in food too. So you don't want to eat a lot of fatty foods, right? But we always think is that we always have to have at least breakfast, lunch, and supper. Now, if you're really, really super busy during the day and you're going to the gym, you need to, depending on what time of day you're going to the gym, right? Think about the hockey players, right? They're going to
Yeah,
have a great big bowl of spaghetti, and they're going to have meatballs, and they're going to have protein, and they're going to have a lot of energy. They have the
correct.
carbohydrate loading, right?
Yeah,
Lot of
yeah,
carbs to give them the energy all night long to play hockey, right?
yeah, correct.
Yeah. So if I look at the difference between the way I eat and the way maybe a man who needs twice as many calories as I do, the interesting thing is that he still needs to eat the same types of foods that I'm eating, only more food. If I don't know if that makes sense. So say we're sitting down. Say we're sitting down and we're having peas. and chicken and rice. Say just me and you, right? You would maybe eat 3 times as much as I would. But we would still eat the same sort of foods so that we would get our carbohydrates and our proteins and our fat. And athletes, they need a lot more carbohydrates to fuel their bodies, right? And more protein than I would need, you know, because they're maintaining their muscles.
Correct.
I have big
Correct.
muscles, but they have bigger muscles. You know, my muscles are lean. They're fine muscles, but their muscles could be really big and strong. So I don't know. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I got you. I understood you.
Yeah. And they need to eat more often too. So if you're going to the gym, like, so say I'm going to the gym, right? I might have like a yogurt parfait. I might have some yogurt and some fruit and some nuts and some granola or cereals inside.
Yeah.
And then I eat that. And then I can go to the gym and I have energy that's going to
Yeah.
last a long time.
Correct.
But after the gym, this is the thing, is after the gym, within 1 hour of exercising, you need to have protein and carbohydrates. You know, it's almost like you're feeding your muscles,
Okay. Okay.
you know.
Yeah,
And
I got you.
yeah, and you need the carbohydrates because if you don't have enough free floating like glycogen in your body, then your body is going to go and look for protein to break it down. And
Okay.
then it will start breaking down your muscles to get that energy, you know?
Okay.
So
Okay.
carbohydrates is so important, so much more than people think. Yeah.
So, what are the people before coming to you, after coming to you?
Oh my gosh. Okay, there's two things of looking at it. The one thing is the person who has problems with, say, high blood pressure or diabetes, or sometimes people are pre-diabetes before they get diabetes, but their doctor says to them, if you don't lose 20 pounds, like 10 kilos, if you don't lose 10 kilos, you're going to go on medicine. So the joy is that, I mean, there's no guarantees, but if sometimes people have this warning that their blood pressure is too high, if they don't lose weight, then their blood pressures, they're going to go on medication. So there's a big relationship between your nutrition and your health, right? And I don't know, it's so joyful because when sometimes I work with a client for a year, and you can even do this virtually, you know, like on Skype. And they will lose in 1 year 40 kilos. 40 kilos. This is a different person. When they walk in at the beginning and then a year later, oh, and they do it naturally with natural food. It makes me so happy. It's a life changer. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah. So, so what they say? What is the best compliment that you got?
The best compliment. Personally, myself,
Yeah.
I think my best compliment is when my clients go to the doctor and the doctor looks at them because they haven't seen their doctor in 6 months, and their doctor says, wow, the doctor's amazed at how they look, and then they say, oh, your blood pressure is so amazing. I'm going to take you off your medication.
Wow.
Yeah, this is the best compliment for me. Yeah. Yeah,
Fantastic.
I love that. Yeah. Uh-huh.
You're being the reason for their happiness.
Yes, yes, exactly. Yeah. It's not just you look good, you feel good. It's also what's happening inside,
Inside,
your
yeah,
organs, your heart.
correct.
Yeah.
Only you can say that what is happening inside.
What is happening? Besides in your heart, you have such joy, but also not only is your heart full of joy, it's functioning so well, you know?
So how to
Yeah.
live 1,000 years?
How to live. I have to say, the Blue Zones diet, the Blue Zones is not a diet, but the Blue Zones went all over the world to see who lives the longest and the healthiest. And the people that live the longest and the healthiest to 100 years, they studied this. Who lives the longest to 100 years? How many of these places? Um, and the key is also that they're eating more plant-based nutrition, like less animal protein. And they lean more heavily on fish, on the Mediterranean diet, like in Sardinia, Las Lomas, California, where they're all 100% plant-based. I have to tell you something. The people that live the longest and the healthiest is an island off of Japan in Okinawa. And these are Japanese people. And they all, like not all, but they have more people living to be 100 years old there than anywhere in the world. And one of the big things that they do is they have a big sense of community, of course, and purpose in their life. But one thing, they have a saying, and every time before they eat, they say, it's very much like a prayer or a chant, a mantra. They say, Hara Hashi Bu. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Hara Hashi Bu. And what this means in English is it translates to let me eat until I am 80% full.
Okay.
So they're always focused on this. Every time they look at their plate, they always think, okay, do I have to eat everything just because it's on my plate? No. They say hara hashibu. They don't even eat until they're 100% satisfied. They don't even focus on how satisfied they are. They say, well, have I had enough? Yes. Am I satisfied? Mostly. Until they're 80% full. So I imagine they're leaving food on their plate for the next meal.
Okay.
Right? They live on a very small island. And do you think they have a lot of variety? Probably not. They
No,
probably
yeah.
eat certain things, right, that they can grow and they can harvest. Yeah. But
So,
they're focused on their portion sizes.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
So now you have created a question in my mind. So I live in India. I live in India. I'm coming from India to Toronto. So I'm habituated to my mother's food.
Mm-hmm.
So 20, my age is 27. 27. This month, 28th, I'm going to become 28. So this 28 years, I ate food which made by my mom. So when I shift from one place to another place, a unknown place, and definitely the timings of the food that I eat changes, and the food types changes, and everything changes, and my thinking changes. Everything
Mhm.
changes, right? So what changes I'm going to see that you can say.
Yeah, that's interesting, Sai, because when you're in Toronto, you're going to meet a lot of people just like you here in Toronto. I guarantee you, you are.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. And there's so many Indian restaurants, so many. I think the thing that's very important is that you're going to feel welcome when you come to Canada. I know this. You're going to feel for another country. Of course, it's going to be quite different, but trust me, there's going to be shops. You can still buy the spices that you're used to. If I was in your position right now, Sai, I will
Okay.
be taking cooking lessons from my mother.
Oh my God.
Yes, go in the kitchen and say, "Mama, Mama, can I help you cook?"
Okay.
Right? Even if
Okay.
you're just chopping the vegetables for her, you can watch and see what she's doing.
Okay.
Yeah, get in the kitchen and the types of food that you like the roti. We have roti shops here everywhere. You're going to see. And you can go to the store and you can buy chicken everywhere, right? What else do you like to eat?
Vegetables more.
Oh, you're going to have so many vegetables here. It's unbelievable. Yeah, because we get them from all over the world. In Canada, we get vegetables from Argentina, from Mexico, from Chile, from, oh my gosh, Colombia. We get bananas from Colombia, Costa Rica. Yes, everything that you eat in India, you will be able to get spices, everything. Yeah.
Can I
Maybe
live for?
take some recipes from home and bring them to Canada. You could cook them here.
So
Yeah.
this is
Sorry,
this
what were
is
you
this
saying?
is a new job. So I understood something today that
Yeah, yeah.
so my question is, can I live more? I mean, can I live for more time uh, if I come to your place and eat your food because I'm habituated to this food? You know, coming and eating that food, the lifespan of mine increases or decreases?
I would say, Sai, you're going to have to be careful
Okay.
because there there's the temptation. There's always so much temptation here. Oh, I'm busy. I'm just going to go and get, something fast, like some Kentucky Fried Chicken,
Okay.
you know? So, I mean, it's a fast pace,
Okay.
but um, if you have some thinking ahead of time and you're cooking ahead of time and you look in your community where good places to buy good food is, whether it's prepared food, right?
Yeah.
Or whether it's fast food. The problem is there's good fast food and there's not so good fast food,
Okay.
you know?
Okay.
And that's the difference. So I have a feeling you're eating pretty healthy right now.
Because of my mom.
Yes, yes. But also, um, just ask your mother to show you. Maybe say, okay, this is my favorite recipe. Maybe curry chickpeas, with sweet potatoes and chickpeas. Say to your mom, can I have this recipe? And you can bring it with you.
Okay.
Yeah. And then you can make a big pot of it. And you can eat that for 3 or 4 days. you know,
Okay.
and you can
Yeah,
buy lots of rice and you can buy some flatbread or some roti, right? You
I
can
know.
buy that. So, yeah. Um, and I imagine it's going to be busy. Uh, and Toronto is very expensive. So, but you'll be able to have some good connections. And there's a lot of really good vegetarian restaurants here. Um, so you have to look around and ask. I don't think you're shy. Just ask people like, where's the best place to eat, and where can I buy this? You know, you may have to take a bus, you know, for like 10 minutes to go to the other side. But in Toronto, it's so diverse, so diverse. Like there's a place where, like Little Italy, where a whole bunch of culturally, like a lot of the Italians have moved in this community, and they have a lot of shops. So if you want really good Italian food, you know, it's like mom and pop food, what you would get if you lived in Italy, but you moved to Canada, you would go and eat where a lot of the Italians are eating, right? When I go to India, I ask, I'd say, Sai, where's your favorite place to eat? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And because I want to experience that. But the nice thing in Toronto is there's so much cultural diversity. I think you're going to like it here, Sai. Yeah, really do. Yeah. Are you excited or nervous?
You know, you look very positive. You the way you're telling making me feel that I want to come tomorrow.
Oh, good. Yes. Oh, yes.
Right. So because the people from Canada are so nice. They are different. You know, I did videos with all the country people, German, England, US, the east of the world, and west of the world, north, south, everywhere I have seen. But Canadians are very, very nice. I want to know why. Because of the food they eat, maybe because of the they are connected. They are very close to the nature. There are a lot of trees in their place. You know, maybe that is that climatic conditions or that vibes, that positive vibes. Whenever I talk with a Canadian, I the after conversation, the way I behave with my people have changed.
Oh,
This is
wow.
really true, you know. And also I selected a girl to marry who is from Vancouver, and I connected because I thought that she's very nice, she's very good, you know, the way they are. You know, there is a lot of difference. There is a lot of difference. I think I have to come and experience. I have to be there. I have to look what is happening, what kind of food people are eating, and why they are eating. I want to question them. Why this? Why not that? Why? You know, I'm sure when I come, when you gave me time, you know, you're a very busy person. When you gave me time, I want to ask. I want to take your appointment. I want to ask food for, you know. Definitely, I'll be going to gym. I will be coming to you, and I will ask. I will take a food plan. Definitely, I will follow certain food since I'm into sports, and I was because my mom was there. Everything was easy for me, and now I have to do everything for myself.
Mhm.
So definitely there will be a lot of change. But what I understood is there is a lot of science in food.
Yes, there is. There is a huge amount of science in food. And the interesting thing is that scientists don't even have it all figured out. I'll give you a prime example of this. Um, in the fruit and the vegetables, there's a lot of phytochemicals.
Okay.
And so phytochemicals are naturally occurring substances in plants. There's 4,000 phytochemicals that they've identified. in all of our fruit and vegetables. They know that what they are. They've said, okay, these are lycopenes, right? These are polyphenols. But very few of them, only a fraction, have been really studied in the laboratory.
Okay.
So this means that science, we're learning about science all the time. And the interesting thing is that we know now, you know how you have lots of lassi, right? It's so good for
Yeah.
you. Yeah. The
Yeah.
yogurt, the fermented milk, right?
Yeah.
We are understanding now, because there's so much stress in the situation with COVID in the world. Hopefully it's coming to an end soon, not the world, but COVID. And we are learning that our gut health, our digestive health, that it is speaking, our digestive health is so important with the probiotics. It has to do with the well-being of our whole bodies, especially our mind and our thinking and our brains. So even the research that's going on right now, it's so new, Sai, about our digestive health and the probiotics and how it affects the neurotransmitters going throughout our whole body and our neurosystem and our mental health. It's amazing. Amazing. The science is so amazing. Yeah. You know, even how you
I want to
combine.
know. Yeah. Yeah. Go on.
Yeah.
I want to know the secret behind your beauty.
Oh, you're so sweet. I think I try to eat healthy. I really do. Okay. When I plan my food, I try to plan, I have this 80-20 rule. And this is really important. I try to make every bite that I take count. And this has become a big slogan for North America now. Make every bite count. I do this because I'm so small, right? I'm a very petite woman. So I make sure when I'm eating that I get good food value. I don't eat, I do. I love to have chocolate, right? But 80-90% of the time, I'm eating for good health. Every bite I take, I try to make it be important. Lots of fruits and vegetables. And I think now, because I eat more plant-based, that I feel more vibrant. You know, I'll tell you a secret. Everybody's going to know now. But I just turned 59. 59 years old.
59.
Yes,
Oh my
yes.
God.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah. But I feel like I'm 29. Yeah.
I'll say the same. I'll say the same.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh my
So,
God. This
yeah.
is shocking.
Thank you. I just told the world that I shouldn't. Sometimes, yeah. But it's eating clean most of the time. Yes.
How many years you are going to be on this planet?
Oh, at least 40 more. At least to be
40 more.
100. Yes. Yeah.
At least 100.
At least
You're,
100. Maybe
you know,
105.
the
Yeah.
the way you are telling about the food, the consciousness that you have about the nutrition makes me feel that you will live for 150 or 200 years. You have to remember me when you become 100 or 105. Sai from India at that day on video call, he said me that I will live. He's right. I have to talk with him. Let me take my mobile and let me call him.
Oh, well, Sai, for sure. I would love to come and visit you in Toronto.
I want to. I will meet you. I want to know more from you, and I want to tell more what you do. And obviously, you have your own website, right? You also said about your school where people can do courses who are interested in doing about, studying about food.
Yes. Well, the easiest way to look is just go acenutrition.ca for Canada, .ca. Yeah.
acenutrition.ca.
Yes, exactly. That's it. Yep.
I will put the link in the description of this video. People who finds our video will visit through that link.
Nice. I like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love all of your YouTube videos, Sai. I'm so inspired to put I have a lot of travel videos that I visit markets all over. Like just in Bombay, I went to the market. I filmed inside the market. I love that. So I'm inspired to do YouTube videos now after seeing yours. It's so beautiful how you bring the world together, Sai. Yes, thank you for everything you're doing.
So my next question is that. So have you seen any videos of mine on YouTube and what you felt?
I have. And what I love the most about your videos, Sai, is I love the diversity. I love how you find people all over the world. Like I was laying in bed last night thinking, how did Sai find me? How did you find me? Did you just Google Nutritionist Canada?
No, I was sleeping at one day in the night. God came into my dreams and said, "There is a woman who knows very well about the nutrition and food. You have to take her and show to your audience and tell the entire world that how food is important." So that day, God said me. So if you want to thank me, you have to thank God.
Oh my gosh, that's so beautiful, Sai. That is so beautiful.
It's a randomly I was just searching and I got you, and it's really so sweet conversation. It's a random first time. People who are watching us should know that you and me watching each other for the first time.
I know, I was thinking that. How on earth did Sai find me in Canada from India, of all the people? I'm flattered. I really appreciate this opportunity, Sai. Thank you so
So
much.
thank you. It's my pleasure. You gave me time. When you said 15, I saw your profile. It's very neat. It's very neat. It's very good. So I love meeting neat and good people. So if they are on my show, the compliments that I got already, the number increases. The compliments number increases. You bought a nutrition into your show, and she was talking amazing. She said about a lot of things which are very important. So when I get that kind of a compliment, that is because of the person who came to the show. They accepted. You accepted me to talk with you. So 100% it's my pleasure. You are adding energy which is already there in my body.
Yes, I can see you have a lot of energy, Sai. A lot. Yes, you're
So
an amazing person and an amazing entrepreneur.
I don't know that. I'm just doing something that comes in my mind, and I think if we be good, and if we do something that works for everybody, not only for myself, if it is working for everybody, I think that definitely positive energy comes around, around, and it adds, and we can become, we can grow. If people around us are very happy, we will be happy. So if they are very healthy, we can be healthy. It's very important for the people around us who are connected with us to make sure whether they are happy, they are healthy or not, mentally, physically. So when they are happy, they send positive vibrations into our bodies through the thoughts, or through the ideas, or through their words. So when they send, definitely the think that we are sleeping, suddenly we will come out from the sleep by listening to those positive energy or positive thoughts. So we feel like we are alive. Why I'm not doing anything? There are great people who are doing great things. Why I'm not doing so? When yesterday I did a video with a American uh, police officer. So after that, so it's completely contrast. You can see the complete different. He's talking about, he's a soldier. He was a soldier and he was into army for 25 years, and he's talking about his personal experiences. And I'm sure he will see this video. He will come, he will see other side of the planet. What is
Yes.
happening? What other person is telling about? She's talking about some other thing which I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to learn, I have to know what is there. So when something is like, it's connecting people. It's not only me connecting to people, they are also connecting to different people. It's give and take.
Mm-hmm. And when you come to Canada, Sai, I hope you're going to continue doing this.
100% I will do it.
Yes, yes. I
I will
love
increase
that.
the number. I will increase the number.
Yes. We're so lucky. In Canada, we are so, so lucky, Sai, to have young, smart people like you coming to our country. And then you can bring your family to Canada. And then Canada's blessed. We're so lucky to have people like you coming to our country. We really are. We're so lucky.
Actually, when I started the videos, I have no thought that why I'm doing this. I'm just doing because I love it. I love talking to people. So suddenly, I got an opportunity through these videos. I did a video with Canadian businessman, and he offered me a job.
Oh, I think I saw that video. I think so. This is
Yeah,
wonderful. Oh, this is karma. That's
yeah,
karma, right?
correct.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
wonderful.
understanding that.
Yes. Oh, I'm so excited. Yes.
Now
How does your family feel? How does your family feel about you coming to Canada?
she felt very happy. I have mom, I have brother, I have sister. My
Hmm.
sister don't know. My brother was asking me when you are going to asking my mom when he's going to so like that. And my mom was very happy, and she already told to everybody who is connected with her, my son is going to Canada for the work. It didn't still not yet confirm. I mean, it's confirmed in the second project I'm going to be there. But still I said, let it be, let my work visa come, then I will tell then you tell to everybody, that will be good. So she said, definitely, you are doing something that is completely different. Definitely, if you are going out of the box. So I am telling you, as a mother, you will go for sure. So when she said, everything is coming on my way, I don't know why.
Are you excited?
100%. I want to be, I want to explore the places. Till today, I have explored the minds of the people who are living in different parts of the world. I will explore the places in Toronto. There are a lot of Indians who are doing videos and showing the videos, the visuals of Canada to Indians who came from India and who are doing videos. There are a lot of people who gains a lot of subscribers in telling in regional language, but I don't want to do in my regional language, because I don't want to connect with particular part of the people. So I don't know, I have a universal connectivity. I don't I it is working for me. Only I can able to talk with German and with Sri Lankan, with Italian, European, and it comes to Australia, I don't know, it's France. I think more than 100 country people are there. It is my YouTube channel is a forest where you can find all the animals.
That's beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah, in your language, it is agricultural land where you will find all types of fruits and vegetables.
Yes. I love it. Oh, Sai, please, please let me know. I'll be following you and I'll know when you're in Canada. Yeah.
I will definitely tell you. So at last, do you want to promote your business or anything that you have, because you're doing something, which is very, very important for mankind, human being, studying about food, studied, you took this subject, that itself shows that what kind of thinking you have, that is very major thing, which is very important for even the president of America, president of Canada, president of India. So you studied that subject, so which is very, very important. So do you want to say about your business to my audience?
Probably the biggest thing, because you have a worldwide reach, I think the biggest thing is that if people go to www.acenutrition.school, and this is a school for everybody in the world that
Everybody can
speaks
study.
English. Everybody can study. Yeah. And there's an online course there, and I'm going to be adding more courses. Yes.
Wow, wow. So if they have any doubts, can they put comments, or they can ask you? Is
Oh,
there any
yes, for
option there?
sure. Yeah, exactly. People can reach out to me. Just if they go to my website, acenutrition.ca, they can reach out to me anyway. They can email me, they can text me. My phone number is there, my email address, everything is there. They can email me. Yeah, yeah. All the information's there. Yeah,
So
yeah.
so thank you. At last, thank you very much for giving me your valuable time and spending a lot of valuable words of yours, which is there in your collection, and telling a lot of secrets, which works for a lot of people. And you look so beautiful, and I never thought that you're 59. So be beautiful,
Thank
and
you.
100% you will live more 150 or 200 years, and I will die for sure because of
No, don't say that. I will help you, Sai. I'll help you when you come to Canada or anytime when you're in India. Yeah, just message me. I'll be here for you.
in your free time only. I will not disturb you.
Oh, this is a pleasure. It's such a pleasure to speak with you. I'll be happy to help you. Yes.
So so that's it. I just wanted to talk with you, and it is a great time. I will share this news with my mother. She is a cancer patient.
Oh, is she okay now?
She's getting treatment. She got like fifth or sixth chemotherapy, and she's not
Oh,
feeling good.
oh, I'm so sorry. I will pray for your mother too.
I will tell. I will tell her. She's sleeping now. I will tell her. You said
Yeah.
that you learn recipes from her, but now she's not able to do any. She's not able to come to kitchen.
Oh, I'm so
So
sorry. Well, you'll have to cook for her, Sai.
I don't know cooking. My sister will cook for her.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
But
I
anything
wish
that
her well.
other works that I can do, I will do that. Other than cooking, I can
Yeah.
do. I have other skills.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I wish you and your family all the best.
I will call me your message to her.
Thank you. Thank you.
So thank you. Can I put this video, this audio and video clip on my YouTube channel, on social media, on internet, on my podcast, everywhere with your permission?
Of course, I would love that. That would be fantastic. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you again for your time, for your everything that you shared with me. I'm happy.
I am too. I'm really happy to have met you, Sai. And all the best to you and your family
Thank you.
from Canada.
from Canada to India.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you so much. I really enjoyed this.
Thank you. We'll meet soon.
Yes, I hope so.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.